I just noticed that a lot of Kylie's new changes are low-key similar to Lily Rose Depp.
The story being sold as a feud between Kylie Jenner and Lily Rose Depp is not rooted in confrontation, hostility, or any confirmed exchange between the two women. It is rooted in timing, optics, and the public's obsession with framing Timothée Chalamet's romantic life as a zero-sum game. There is no evidence of direct conflict. What exists instead is a clean timeline that the internet has aggressively distorted into rivalry. Lily Rose Depp and Timothée Chalamet were involved long before Kylie entered the picture. Their relationship began in 2018 after working together on The King and unfolded quietly, almost deliberately removed from the celebrity machine. They were rarely performative, avoided public commentary, and maintained a low-exposure dynamic until the now iconic 2019 Capri yacht photos forced their intimacy into the mainstream. By early 2020, the relationship had ended without scandal, statements, or lingering drama. Chalamet publicly referred to himself as single, and Lily Rose moved on with her career. There was no unresolved public tension left behind, just a past relationship that concluded naturally. The narrative shifted entirely in 2023 when Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were first spotted interacting during Paris Fashion Week. What initially looked like a casual connection quickly escalated into something more concrete. By September of that year, their relationship was unmistakably public, marked by affectionate appearances at Beyoncé's concert and the US Open. Unlike Chalamet's previous relationship, this one unfolded under constant scrutiny. Kylie's celebrity status ensured that every move was documented, interpreted, and exaggerated. The relationship didn't just exist, it became a spectacle, inviting comparisons that would not have happened if any other woman were involved. The so-called feud narrative gained momentum, not because of words exchanged, but because of a single moment at the 2025 Academy Awards. When Lily Rose Depp took the stage to present an award, Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner were seen leaving their seats. That action, silent, brief, and unconfirmed in intent, was immediately framed as avoidance. Some interpreted it as Chalamet protecting Kylie from an awkward situation. Others saw it as guilt, discomfort, or lingering emotional ties. None of these interpretations were supported by statements from any of the three people involved. The moment mattered only because the internet decided it did. From there, the story mutated. Online comparisons between Kylie and Lily Rose intensified, focusing on fashion choices, makeup styles, and aesthetic overlap.
I just noticed that a lot of Kylie's new changes are low-key similar to Lily Rose Depp.
These comparisons were not initiated by either woman, but by fan culture and gossip platforms eager to construct insecurity where none had been expressed. Kylie was accused of imitation. Lily Rose was positioned as the original. Timothée was cast as the emotional center of an imagined triangle. This framing ignores a basic reality. Style trends overlap constantly, and public women are scrutinized for resemblance, whether intentional or not. No evidence suggests Kylie's choices were driven by Lily Rose, nor that Lily Rose has acknowledged Kylie at all. Stripped of speculation, the situation is straightforward. Lily Rose Depp is an ex-girlfriend who has remained silent and disengaged. Kylie Jenner is the current partner navigating a highly visible relationship. Timothée Chalamet is the common denominator, whose dating history invites projection. There is no feud, only an audience determined to invent one. The drama exists almost entirely in commentary sections, fan edits, and headlines that benefit from conflict more than clarity. What keeps this story alive is not conflict between Kylie Jenner and Lily Rose Depp, but the way the public reacts when a relationship crosses social classes of fame. Lily Rose represents old-world fashion lineage, European cinema, and quiet prestige. Kylie represents modern celebrity power, visibility, money, and cultural dominance. When Timothée Chalamet moved from one world to the other, people didn't process it as a personal choice. They processed it as a disruption of an unspoken hierarchy. That disruption is why every neutral action becomes loaded with meaning. Timothée skipping Kris Jenner's birthday wasn't just a scheduling issue, it became proof of distance. Leaving seats during the Oscars wasn't logistics, it became symbolic avoidance. Silence in interviews wasn't privacy, it was read as rejection. None of these interpretations come from statements made by the people involved. They come from expectations imposed on them. Kylie in particular becomes the focal point because she breaks the traditional mold of who people believe someone like Timothée should be with. Her success is commercial, not critical. Her fame is massive, not subtle. That contrast makes her an easy target for projection. Instead of accepting that the relationship exists on its own terms, the public reframes it as a competition she must be insecure about and an ex who must be quietly resentful. Lily Rose's silence feeds the illusion further. Because she does not comment, post, or react, she is elevated into a passive symbol of dignity and restraint. Kylie, who lives in a world where visibility is unavoidable, is judged for simply existing publicly. The imbalance creates a false narrative, one woman above the drama, the other trapped inside it. In reality, neither woman has engaged. What is often ignored is that Timothée's behavior has remained consistent throughout. He has never publicly discussed his relationships in depth, not with Lily Rose, not with Kylie. His refusal to narrate his private life is not selective, but the internet treats it as if it is. When he stayed quiet before, it was called classy. When he stays quiet now, it's framed as calculated. This isn't a feud story, it's a projection story. One built on aesthetics, assumptions, and the discomfort people feel when cultural boundaries blur. The tension people sense doesn't exist between Kylie Jenner and Lily Rose Depp. It exists between public expectation and private reality. What ultimately exposes the weakness of the so-called feud narrative is how little substance it actually has. No direct comments, no confrontations, no public shade, no competing interviews, no unfollows, no leaks from either camp confirming hostility. What exists instead is a vacuum, and vacuums invite invention. The Oscars moment is the clearest example of this phenomenon. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner leaving their seats as Lily Rose Depp prepared to present an award was immediately framed as avoidance, guilt, or tension. But award shows are choreographed chaos. People move constantly for bathroom breaks, security adjustments, sponsor obligations, or simple comfort. The interpretation only gained traction because audiences wanted symbolism, not because there was evidence of discomfort. The same applies to the fashion comparisons. Kylie changing her styling is treated as imitation rather than evolution. Yet Kylie has shifted aesthetics repeatedly for over a decade, long before Timothée entered the picture. To retroactively assign every minimal look, muted palette or couture choice to Lily Rose is not analysis, it's bias. It assumes Kylie has no agency and Lily Rose owns a particular version of elegance. That assumption says more about the audience than either woman. Timothée's role is often overlooked in these narratives, yet he is the constant variable. His dating history shows a preference for privacy, emotional insulation, and boundary keeping. He does not perform romance publicly. He does not clarify rumors. He does not offer emotional explanations to satisfy curiosity. This consistency undermines the idea that his silence toward Kylie is meaningful, while his silence toward Lily Rose was noble. The behavior is identical. The interpretation changes based on who is watching. The truth is less dramatic and far more ordinary. Relationships end. New ones begin. Exes move on without confrontation. People coexist in the same industry without engaging each other. The media's insistence on conflict is not driven by reality, but by narrative convenience. A triangle sells better than a timeline. Rivalry attracts more clicks than neutrality. What this situation ultimately reveals is not tension between Kylie Jenner and Lily Rose Depp, but the public's discomfort with shifting cultural pairings. When someone crosses from prestige to pop, audiences demand an explanation. When none is provided, they create one. And once that story takes hold, every neutral moment is bent to support it. There is no feud to resolve because there was never a conflict to begin with. There is only a completed relationship, an ongoing one, and a public unwilling to accept that not every ending requires a villain, and not every new beginning comes at someone else's expense.